Hey guys, it's your girl Fats Timbo back at it again with another YouTube video. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to boost your self-esteem. And I know a lot of you guys and girls struggle with self-esteem. I used to myself, not gonna lie, and that is because I have a condition called achondroplasia, and a lot of the time a lot of people would bully me, a lot of people make fun of my looks, mock me, and that really affected my self-esteem for the longest time. If you want to know more about my story, about my condition and things like that, I actually have a video about it, so check that out. But yeah, I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to help with your own self-esteem. So first of all, I want to talk about actually the definition of self-esteem. So self-esteem is used to describe your own self-worth or value. So if you have low self-esteem, that means you have low value and low self-worth. And signs of low self-esteem is low confidence, not having the ability to say no, having a negative outlook on life, also struggling with actually expressing your needs. A lot of people with low self-confidence struggle with that, and I used to back in the day. And you also feel that others are actually better than you, which is never the case. We are actually all equal in this world, and I feel like when you start believing that in yourself, it will honestly change your life. So the first way I learned how to boost my self-esteem is by reading self-help books. I know a lot of people aren't like book fans and rather watch movies. And honestly, reading books is so beneficial to your life. It really does help when somebody's experiences is in one book, you know. And for lots of authors, it takes years and years of life experience to write a book that can actually change people's lives. So I'm going to give you a few books that you should check out, definitely, because I would definitely recommend these sorts of books. Good Vibes and A Good Life by Vix King. Literally one of the best books ever. Definitely gives you lots of tips about how to literally gain self-love. The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F by Mark Manson. Honestly, the stories that I was reading in that book, it's really intriguing, it's really interesting. Definitely recommend. And I would also recommend The Secret by Rhonda, give me a second, Rhonda Bryan. There's actually also a movie on Netflix. If you don't want to read the book, you can actually watch the movie on Netflix. It's really good. It shows you how to manifest a happier life. Definitely would recommend. And the second tip that I would give you to actually boost your self-esteem is to do things out of your comfort zone. I know this doesn't sound easy at all and it sounds frightening, but when you beat your fears, it's the most liberating, empowering thing you could ever do. So, for example, when I wanted to go on social media and start modeling, I was absolutely terrified. I was absolutely terrified because it was just something that I wasn't used to. I never really showed my whole body online, but when I started modeling and started actually showing my body, because when I first started, I was doing like bikini wear, and that was a big jump. But I thought, if I do it, then I've got nothing to fear after this, and definitely has changed me for the better. Going out of your comfort zone always pushes you. It always gives you self-confidence. And for me, confidence is like a muscle. If you don't exercise it, it's always going to go weak. So you always have to find ways of always pushing yourself and always exercising your confidence. The next tip is to not let people's opinions run your life. I know it's easier said than done, and I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with, but it's something that has to be done, and it's something that you have to learn how to not do, if that makes sense. So I would say, when people's opinions are always on your mind, what people think, it really ruins how you see yourself. It ruins how you do things. Like, if you want to wear a particular outfit, but you're thinking about, oh, what's my dad gonna think? What's my friends gonna think? But if it's your style, it's your style at the end of the day. What can you do? So, yeah, I've had to learn how to not let people's opinions affect me. A lot of people can comment negative things about my condition, and I've just learned how to literally silence their comments and what they think about me, because at the end of the day, it's not any of my business. It really isn't. How I live my life, how you live your life, it's up to you. It's in your hands, and how I live my life is in my hands. So how people's opinions can affect you, it's scary, but it's something you have to learn how to not do, how to stop yourself from doing it, The next tip I'm going to tell you is having the right people around you. I can't stress enough how important it is to have the right people around you, because you are the average of all your friends. If all your friends are lazy, jobless, doing the most, then you're most likely doing that. If your friends are healthy, active, driven, you are driven. And if you are the odd one out in your friendship group, you need a new set of friends. Let me not lie. You need a new set of friends. And also, some people can be around family that are toxic as well. And for that, it's hard. That is very, very hard, because you can't escape your family most of the time. But I would say you can choose your friends. And if you can choose the right friends that can support you and that can love you and boost your self-esteem, that is definitely beneficial to your life. And it definitely helps when you can grow with your friends almost. A lot of people stay the same, and some people grow. And some people can outgrow people. But because you've been friends for like 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, that shouldn't be a reason. I would say there's some people that you meet for the first time. They can have the best intentions for you, better intentions for you than your closest friends. So I can't preach that enough, to be honest with you, because I've gone through friendships where I'm only friends with them because I've been friends with them for so long, but it's so toxic. Doesn't make sense. But now here I am with better self-esteem because I'm away from those toxic friends. The next thing is to say no when you want to. Literally, I struggled with this for the longest time in my life. I felt like I was a bad person if I said no. If somebody asked me for something, I felt like it was my duty to always help them, to always provide for them, even if they honestly didn't give a damn about me and was using me. So I feel like back in the day, I was a nice person, and nice people always get shitted on. Let me not lie, they always get shitted on because they're always giving their heart, and it's always getting stomped on, and in turn that lowers one person's self-esteem. It's just not the one. It's not the one. So you need to learn how to say no, because when you learn to say no, you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your spirit. And for me, that is very important, because you need to learn how to do that. Yeah, so you're speaking up for yourself. And I used to think that because I'm being nice to people, they're going to be nice to me back. That's not always the case. That is not always the case. A lot of the time, you're getting taken advantage of. And yeah, when I learned how to say no, I felt so empowered. I felt so good about myself, and I was used less as well. So at least I have a fuller bank account now, because I'm not giving away to people that ask me for money and don't give back and promise that they would. So yeah, the last message and tip I'm going to give you is to always remember that self-esteem always comes from within. Anything external like makeup, a boyfriend, family that give you confidence, when you strip that all away, what do you have? You need to remember that you have yourself, and when you can boost yourself, you're boosting your self-esteem. I had to learn that the hard way, and when I actually finally learned that, I felt so good about myself. I felt like, oh yeah, like I can actually boost me. I talk to myself. It sounds mad. I actually talk to myself. Like if I'm feeling low, if I'm feeling down, if I feel scared to do something, I'm like, Fatima, keep going, keep pushing yourself. Do it. Do the damn thing, you know? And it's not easy to actually even get there, but as long as you can try, that's all that matters. And if you're bettering yourself at least 1% every single day, by the end of the year, you have bettered yourself 365% of yourself. And so it's literally amazing. You can just benefit yourself through increments by watching self-help videos, reading self-help books, and honestly, you will get there. You will get there. Even if you don't believe it now, I believe in you. I believe in you. So let me know, guys, if any of these tips have helped you. Let me know if I've missed any tips. If there's people that are out there that want to actually help people, comment down below some tips so that they can read the comments. And guys, honestly, I love you so much. Honestly, it's just, yeah, you guys make me so shy. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and please share as well. So peace out, guys. Laters. Mwah.